Good afternoon to you. You're watching Lunchtime News. I'm Chaturanga Hapuarachi. Before we take a look at the stories making headlines, let's take a look at the headlines. Police Narcotics Bureau says Susei received the support of prison officials to carry out the drug racket from within prison. 22 packets of heroin discovered at the Mount Lavinia Magistrates Court, concealed in the clothes of a woman who arrived there. Artist Indika Ginige passes away at the age of 37. Singaporean citizen arrested at the BIA with foreign currency worth over 15.3 million rupees. On to those stories in detail now. The Police Narcotics Bureau says information has come to light regarding Dharmasara Surendran alias Susei, who is in prison currently over the charges of being connected to large-scale drug rackets, has received the support of prison officials as well.
A high-ranking officer at the Bureau said this was confirmed after inspecting the mobile phone of Mohammed Mahir, a main partner of Susei, who was arrested with 103 kilograms of heroin in Kalubovila and Subutipur areas on the 7th of this month. It has been confirmed that contact details of around 8 prison officials have been saved in the mobile phone which belonged to Mohammed Mahir. The high-ranking officer said these prison officials had been contacted through Mahir's phone. Meanwhile, investigations have also been launched with regard to the mobile phone that was discovered in the possession of Susei. The prisons department has been informed to carry out an internal investigation regarding the 8 prison officials, and furthermore, a report including information about the phone conversations has also been submitted to the department. Dharmasena Susendran alias Susei has been sentenced to life imprisonment after being arrested in Bambalapiti in 2013 along with 2.25 grams of heroin. He is currently an inmate at the Valakadu prison.
22 packets of heroin were discovered today at the Mount Lavinia Magistrates Court complex. The heroin was discovered concealed in the clothes of a woman who arrived there. The 22 packets were found during an inspection carried out when she was about to enter the court. Her husband was remanded for the possession of heroin and the woman had arrived at the court to appear for the case. The 26-year-old woman has been taken to the Mount Lavinia police station for further investigations. An individual was arrested near the Bandaranaike community hall in Borella along with the stock of heroin worth over 2.4 million rupees. The suspect is alleged to be manipulated by a person called. Customs officials at the Bandaranaike International Airport have arrested an individual along with a sum of foreign currency worth over 15.3 million rupees.
Deputy Customs Director and Acting Spokesperson Vipula Minuwanpitiya said the suspect, a Singaporean national, was arrested early this morning while attempting to smuggle money to Singapore. Customs officials at the Bandaranaike International Airport have arrested 2 Sri Lankans along with more than 17.7 million rupees. Deputy Customs Director Vipula Minuwanpitiya said the sum of money was taken into custody when the suspects were attempting to smuggle it to China. The suspects, aged 32 and 43, are residents of Pamankada and Akurana. Minuwanpitiya noted further investigations have also been launched.
The Adivel procession carrying the Velayuda of the god of Katharagama, organised by the Capital Maharaja Organisation Limited, left Hammantota this morning.
The parade commenced its journey following special pujas. The parade, which began from Selva Sannidhi Kovil at Point Pedro on the 19th of this month, began its journey to Katharagama Mahadevalaya yesterday. The parade is set to reach Katharagama today.
The 71st Mahavinaya Karma Upasampada event of the Sri Ramanya sect took place at the Ampara Buddhangala Daham Madura in Digamadulla. President Maithripala Sirisena took part in the event.
The Vinaya Karma, which began on the 19th at the Galloya Nadi Udaku Kepa, finished earlier today. Several ministers and parliamentarians also attended the event. This year, the Upasampada Vinaya Karma will be carried out by the Lekadikari of the Sri Ramanya Nikaya, Venerable Angumure Pemavansathero.
A water purifier was donated to the Yodakandiya Uddagandhara Rajamahaviharasthanaya in Tissamaharama yesterday. The event was attended by the Minister of Housing and Construction and the Deputy Leader of the United National Party, Sajith Premadasa.
The water purifier was donated by the Presidential Task Force on Prevention of Chronic Kidney Disease. 1.5 million rupees was spent on the project.
President Maithripala Sirisena has proven that he is a great state leader by allocating sufficient funds for the betterment of the Buddha Sasana without any hesitation. I always say that we need practical Buddhists. We need Buddhist leaders who build Dhamma school buildings and those who provide infrastructure facilities to temples. We do not need those who use temples to fulfill their personal agendas. What they do is they use Buddhism as a political football and take advantage of it. This will neither benefit Buddhism nor the country.
තමන්ගේ පුද්ගලික දේශපාලන අරමුණු ඉෂ්ට සිද්ධ කරගන්නවයි කියන නායකයෝ අපිට අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒ කරන්නේ බෞද්ධ ආගම දේශපාලන පාපන්දුවක් හැටියට ප්‍රයෝජනෙට ගැනීම. බෞද්ධ ආගම දේශපාලන පාපන්දුවක් කරගන්නකොට ඒයින් රටට ඇති පළක් නැහැ.
Popular artist Indika Ginige passed away this morning. The Sri Lanka Singers Association said that he passed away while receiving treatment at the Kandy General Hospital.
Indika Ginige was 37 years old at the time of his demise. The Sri Lanka Singers Association further stated that his remains will lie at a private funeral parlour in Kandy today. Final rites will be carried out by the Mahayava General Cemetery tomorrow. Indika Ginige was renowned for being both an actor and a singer.
Former Presidential Chief of Staff Dr. I.K. Mahanama and the former Chairman of the State Timber Corporation P. Dissanayake, who are suspects in the case filed over the charges of soliciting a bribe of 20 million rupees from an Indian national, have been further remanded until the 7th of August. The order was issued when the duo were produced before the Colombo Chief Magistrate Ranga Dissanayake today. Chief Magistrate Dissanayake ordered the suspects to be further remanded, rejecting the second bail application filed by the suspects. The magistrate noted that there were no reasonable grounds to grant bail for the suspects. See in local news, a meeting between the head of the United States Army for the Pacific region, General Robert Brown, and Navy Commander Vice Admiral Sirimevan Ranasinghe took place yesterday at the Navy headquarters. The visiting U.S. General was accorded a Guard of Honor by the Director General of Operations, Rear Admiral Niraj Artigala. The visiting General then also went on to meet the Navy Commander, where many matters of bilateral importance were discussed. An exchange of mementos also took place to commemorate the meeting.